Shameless plug, shameless plug. I've made my own Silent Hill Heather. It's bread keychains. I only have a few of them available on my store. Feel free to go check those out. And yeah, let's just get into the video. Hey guys, welcome to another Silent Hill collection video. This is probably the biggest haul I've had in a while. Some of the rarest, most craziest things, alongside some just new big items. So yeah, just not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna get straight on into it. First up, this big chonking beast. But here he is. This is the Medicom Robbie the Rabbit Silent Hill 3. Oh, he's a big boy. Look at him. I did buy him from somebody and they said that some of the flocking has gone a bit weak. Like worn on the hands, which you expect from putting the weapons and things in. He's a 6 scale figure. He is pretty big. Oh. So, he comes with his little pipe. Say little, it's super long. Chainsaw. Extra hands to hold the weapons. They're flocked and they got like these clip pieces in them. Yeah, there's a little bit of wear to the flocking, but the seller did sell it to me for a really good price. Okay, so first things first, he actually has a Konami on the bottom of his foot. You can actually unzip this. I don't know why you'd want to. And it's like, oh, why? He has a Velcro up body. And it's just kind of plush on the inside. I don't really understand the purpose of that. I don't like that. I'll zip him back up. I'm never doing that ever again. His head is so weak. It literally is so wobbly that it just kind of falls off. So, but he's cute. He's got a posable body and stuff. I'm not going to be too handsy with him. But yeah, the head kind of flops off. It is meant to be turnable and posable and things, but it's not the strongest figure I've seen. The limbs are a bit creaky. But his details are nice. He's pretty big. But yeah, he comes with a stand, which honestly I have no idea how this would fit around his body because he is quite chonkin. Like, I assume this goes around him, but it doesn't open up or move or anything, so I'm not gonna try and like bend that around and stuff. Yeah, that's a weird, the stand's kind of odd, but he is a really nice figure. I'm not actually sure when this was released. I know I missed it when it was released and I didn't get it, so I was very happy that someone in the UK was selling one. I also really like this. Look, it says your finger post from Lakeside Amusement Park. That's so funny. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this Robbie. He is very cute, very cool. I do like the box as well. The box design's really cool. I'm not really sure why they gave him a plush body. I suppose it makes sense more than like standard action figures which have like ball jointed like limbs and things on show, because he is meant to be basically a mascot. But yeah, there's this big Medicom 6 scale Robbie. Okay, so next up I have the 9-inch Numskull Bubblehead nurse statue. I got this a little while back as well. I missed the release on these, and I actually bought other things from the seller, and they had this figure and they did a really good deal, so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna get her. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna take her out of the plastic purely because Robbie was such a pain, but there she is. She's actually a really lovely figure. I actually like this a lot. She's really nicely detailed. Her paint, the blood paint job's a bit blob, but other than that I actually really like it. I love her base, which is like hospital flooring. Underneath it's got all the Numskull info. I think she's like a resin statue. She's got the little cart here with first aid kits on. Look, she comes with a little medical trolley which has first aid kits on, medical supplies. They've done it as if it's like been pushed and moving and the stuff's gonna fall off, I assume, because she's done that. Bad nurse. She also comes with a pipe. The pipes are pretty standard with most of the Silent Hill figures. Slightly smaller than Robbie, but she isn't a 6 scale. Here she is herself. She is like a resiny kind of statue. She's pretty nicely modelled, and she is the Silent Hill 2 model with the square mouthpiece. But yeah, I actually really like this figure. I think this is a really cool one. The sculpting on her is really nice. She actually has a little name badge, but yeah, it doesn't really say anything. Kind of looks like it says blah 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 blah. There's little slots in the base to put the trolley on it. As weird as this is, they've given her some modesty and given her little shorts or underwear, so no weirdos with her. But yeah, she's a pretty nice figure. I actually really like this figure. I missed, again, the pre-order slot for them, but I thought they were making a lot of nurse figures, but because I was buying other things from a seller at the time and they had this, I got her for a really good price, and you know what? I'm really happy with her. I think she's actually a really nice, like, sculpt. She really liked this figure. I think she looks great. And so yeah, that's the Silent Hill 2 nurse, Bubblehead nurse. To be honest, like, if you look at the box, the paint job looks like it was a lot better on, like, the promo one. I don't know why. Maybe they just put more blood, but yeah, the paint job definitely looks better on this one here than the actual one you get, but it could have been way worse, so I'm pretty happy with it. No judge, I couldn't paint that good, so alright, here we go, next box. So yeah, this is from a site called Just Geek. I'd never bought with them before, but it arrived very well protected and safe. This is the Numskull 9-inch Silent Hill Heather and Robbie figure. It says 5.5 detailed base with Robbie the Rabbit, 9-inch replica statue, Heather Mason. Now, I've seen a few people with this figure and they weren't the most happy with the paint job on the face for Heather, so I'm gonna be optimistic. I think I'll open it from the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna be optimistic and hope my one's face isn't so derpy. The ones I've seen, she's had like fish eyeballs. Fish face. Okay, so she is all one figure. She's not like separate pieces like the nurse. The base is okay. The paintwork on the carpet is okay. Her boots are very dark. They're meant to be more of a brown. Robbie he's okay. He's painted pretty well. I mean, his blood's a bit pinky in areas. I don't know if it's just mine. There's like some scraped off paintwork there. I think I've been quite lucky in the face isn't too fish-like. I've seen someone where the eyes were like, I don't know how to, like they were really far apart, like I think I've got quite lucky that my face on her is pretty okay. It's not the best, but the figure was quite affordable, so it's like it's not the most expensive thing. The sculpt is really nice on it. I do see what people are complaining about with the paintwork. However, I don't know how to repaint these things. Obviously gonna leave her as is. I don't mind that she's the clean Heather, like I cosplay clean Heather before all the blood and stuff. I don't mind that too much. I think my biggest annoyance is actually how dark the boots are. Hers are meant to be more of a brown. I don't know why that's bothering me the most. Other than that, like the tiny details on her watch, they've given her a modesty thing. Yeah, the hair is painted kind of odd. It's like those cheap figures you get where they've got that cheap paint job on the hair. The hair I think is the most ugliest on the paint. But I think I got quite lucky. I don't know what they've done to her armpit there. It's like a blob of paint. But yeah, she is like a, I think again, a resin statue. Oh no, that is horrible. There is some cruddy paint right there on the back of her leg. Hopefully it shows up. I don't know, for the price range she's really good. I'm actually quite happy with her. She doesn't come with any extra weapons or anything. I do like the little gemstone things as the lights. It would have been cool if they had lights in it. The base is really light though. The figure's quite heavy and the base is like a hollow plastic. It's Numskull again. But yeah, this is this one. I did pre-order this, so I had it basically as she was released. I pre-ordered this one purely because they don't really make the character figures. It's always usually the nurse and Pyramid Head and Robbie. So I was quite happy that they did more Heather. I do definitely think I've been quite lucky with the face. It's not the most amazing. Like if you look at her from up front on, it does look kind of derpy. Like it really does look kind of derpy, but if you look at her from like the side, it looks okay. But yeah, that's the Numskull, Heather and Robbie figure. I think Robbie looks okay. Bit of pink on his nose that I'm not a big fan of, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's the scale of this one. Okay, so that is it for the figures and statues. That's all the ones I've got for now. The next up is finally Silent Hill Shattered Memories, the PS2 copy. This is a German copy, but as I know from my copy of Rule of Rose and Koan, as long as it is a European copy, it will play. It does have some damage on the book, which is like eh, but the disc is, it's near mint. Like the disc is the thing you use when you play it. But yeah, that's it now. I've got all the Silent Hill PS2 copies, and yeah, that completes my set of the PS2 Silent Hill games. Okay, so next I have a boxed, I believe these were released with Silent Hill Homecoming because I have the cards that were like this and it was Homecoming. This is a Silent Hill Nurse keychain. This was released in 2008. I'm not gonna open it, but yeah, it is a nurse on the front and it's officially licensed Konami 2008 keychain. But yeah, all I remember there was like the card set, there was this kind of packaging design. And last but definitely not least, and you have no idea how tempted I am to open it and just see what this looks like in the inside, but I'm not going to, never. It is some 2003 sealed Silent Hill 3 Japanese promotional candy. And it says 2003 Konami, coming soon, Silent Hill 3. And it's got the website silenthill2003.com, access now. It has Claudia on the front. Now, I have never seen these come up. I did pay a fair bit for this, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it at all. I have no idea the rarity of this. You can kind of feel the gummy, they're like a gummy. And they're all like stuck together. I have no idea what the shapes were. It's like all sugar congealed in the bottom corner. It's kind of gross. 20-year-old candy. But I thought this is so unique, so different. I need to have it in my collection. But yeah, I have 20-year-old Silent Hill candy and I have no idea how rare this thing is. I don't want to like squish at it too much. I'm really like gently feeling it, but you can see it's got a few dents from the candy. The candy has literally gone solid, but I do think they were probably like a gummy of some kind. I'm not sure if they all had Claudia or if they had like Heather and stuff on it, but Silent Hill candy. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, give this video a like and do subscribe. I regularly update my Silent Hill collection and always post videos when I do. I also stream pretty regularly over on Twitch, always horror games, always in costume. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check the links below. Feel free to check out my other Silent Hill collection videos. Thank you so much for watching.